Reviewing outstanding items on
Okay.
Just on the beach now.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Pine?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Yeah,
She was attacked by secret source.
Oh, them.
Real tired! Secret sort?
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into... No need. Besides...
Come on! What happened to Burke?
Huh. Fair...
Awesome!
If hunting down war machines...
No way, bro!
Where are they? Must find them. Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Defensive mode engaged. All right. Hear the echoes of the valley!
Wrath from the skies!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Insulation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
All right. Hear the echoes of the valley!
Rise with the sun!
Aoife, how's it...
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves.
You called... Whoa. Okay. She's... a machine?
A machine built to look...
Return.
She spoke!
Paimon?
What?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Hola, bienvenido al directillo Sumillo. Acabo de cambiar, sí, porque el LATAM no me lo deja hacer el evento. Me dice que tengo que hacer el primer capítulo entero de Feylumen, el del templo, ¿sabes? Y hasta que no lo haga no me lo deja hacer. No hay un comenzar ahora como en Genshin. No me ha dejado saltarlo. Con lo cual, o bien lo hago mañana o ya veré, o no lo hago, yo qué sé. ¿Sabes?
He's automaton. Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. Plus, I don't want...
Aquí tampoco tengo a Genshin. ¿Ahora me oyes o no, Sumildo? ¿Me oyes o no, Conchu?
EPP Anime. Dice, que chetil, joder.
¿Por qué? ¿Pero me oyes o no?
EPP Anime. Dice, chifa, sí te oigo.
¿Has oído lo que te he dicho, el evento en LATAM? Del ZZZ.
Do you know if Shimonen is...
EPP Anime.
You're up.
Dice,
I
el
figured
evento
you'd be
del
taking a
Honkai
nap
es
at this hour.
sencillo.
Es de lucha.
EPP Anime.
Oh,
Dice,
yeah,
no
perfect.
te oigo.
First Moika, now Chasta.
Que el evento en LATAM
Did you
no lo
have
puedo
all this
hacer porque me
language
obligan a
in-
hacer la primera parte, el capítulo entero del templo
Well, I have
de
those secret
Jixuan,
source
¿sabes? La
automatons
misión
to
de
thank for all
Jixuan,
this,
que no
but
la he
I'm not.
empezado en LATAM, porque no he
Hold
acabado el
up.
capítulo
I
anterior.
picked her up on the
Quería ir
beach near the
haciéndolo al
Flower
paso.
Feather clan, along with...
A cryptex?
Lo empezaré y ya veré
Still
si
in
la
one
acabo,
piece.
porque era
I'm
larguillo
surprised.
ese
Looks like
capítulo.
this was cobbled together from spare parts.
EPP
Could be a
Anime.
tricky one,
Dice,
since he uses a combination
entonces
of...
ni
I'm
lo pondré
assuming
a
it's
hacer
not...
ni
The
yo.
only other option is to
Si
get
no
our
has hecho el
message
primer
over to her.
capítulo del templo, no, claro.
The
Porque es que no te
device
dejan ni
will-
comenzar
see what
ahora,
I can do.
Te dicen, tienes que
Hang
avanzar
tight
en
for
la
a minute.
historia. Y te envía la última misión de Arconte que tienes por hacer. En mi caso, el capítulo 2 o 3 de la...
EPP Anime. Dice, a mí me queda mucha historia.
Ya, pero lo puedes empezar ahora. El capítulo 2 lo puedes... O sea, la temporada 2 la puedes adelantar, que es lo que hice yo en la de Sumillo Veloz, porque también me faltaba.
Task in progress.
You're pretty
Con lo
smart
cual es
for
lo
a
que haré, la
robot.
empezaré y a ver si puedo
Hey,
acabar
tell
el
us
primer
the code for
capítulo
the
para
message.
aprovechar estas protos, oye, que siempre vienen bien.
Code?
Hay que acabar el primer
Memory.
capítulo. Entonces, bueno, el primer
Missing.
capítulo se acaba bien
There's
dentro de
always
lo
a
que cabe.
snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides...
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again.
You said something about returning home earlier. Return home. Memory missing.
EPP Anime. Dice,
Not
prontos y
necessarily.
fáciles.
Judging by her
Sí,
reaction,
entonces lo
but
mismo empiezo
it
el
means
capítulo a
she
ver qué tal,
hasn't
porque se
lost
puede
her
adelantar,
memories.
¿eh? Lo puedes empezar en la
finding
temporada
it.
2.
Robots can
Lo
feel
hicieron bien
pain,
porque, claro,
too.
como era la zona nueva y tal, no pueden dejar a todo el mundo fuera.
Well, pain can be a useful parameter in a similar...
Whoa.
Oh, okay, well, if I call to stop him...
Jeez.
The point is, man...
Yeah, but task failed.
Well, without knowing the
Sure. I'm all right. I have assessed the pain level as...
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else? Ah, of course.
Fontaine.
Hey, that triggered something. Hey. Oh, never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Mondstadt. The maids there are very...
that's it. A maid.
A maid.
No.
How come she responds so much?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints. She's just like the cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
Juan, bienvenido al directillo Sumillo. deja like, comenta y suscríbete, sonrisa boca abierta. Juan dice: hola, buenas noches, noches por la noche, señores humiles, supersoniticetiles, supercalifragilístico espirichetiles.
Madre mía, qué de cosas somos. Hola Juan, bienvenido al directillo sumillo. Vienes animadillo por lo que veo, me alegro, hombre.
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her
Qué
body
chetillo,
is
velocipedillo eres,
I
joder.
found a...
Te has unido
Do
rápido
you
al club de
remember
los
this little
humildes,
robot? Apparently,
Eso es
you were
bueno.
together when they found you on the beach.
Aquí venimos a echarnos unas risas y a pasárnoslo bien. Como pone la descripción del canal. Es un canal de mancos pero divertido. O es la idea.
Oh, nice. So you remember... Is this a broom?
Juan dice:
Wow,
claro,
very good
siempre
indeed.
hay que estar
Now
contento
then,
y
could
sumil y
I
disfrutar de
trouble
las
you to
waifus del
tidy up my
Genshin.
workshop?
Totalmente.
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing
Me
some
cae muy bien
household
la
chores
Inefa, la
will
verdad, es
jog
muy
her
sumilla.
memory.
Pensé que me iba a molar
Just,
menos, pero la verdad es muy sumilla.
Understood.
Me gusta.
Commencing.
Le coges cariño, es tiernilla la pobre.
Sorting large
Y
objects.
She's really doing it.
lo que le decía antes a
Guess
Epchetep,
this
muchos
counts
se
as
quejan de la
progress.
empresa
Let's
multimillonaria,
see if it leads anywhere.
pero ahora las waifus robozas también, totalmente.
Juan dice: y de las waifus robozas también. EPP Anime dice: hola Juan. EPP Anime dice: sobre todo eso.
Lo que le decía antes a EPP, que muchos se quejan de la empresa multimillonaria, pero ahora con Inefa lo tenía a huevo para utilizar una voz artificial,
Cleaning floor.
¿sabes? Porque como es un robot, podía haber cogido perfectamente una voz artificial de cualquier IA, que hay miles y son súper buenas además.
Cleanup sequence
Y
initiated.
sin embargo ha preferido dar trabajo a una actriz de voz. Con lo cual chapó por la empresa multimillonaria, que se podía haber ahorrado el sueldo de esta persona, ¿sabes? De este personaje, vaya.
Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly? The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what and pick.
Introduction of ancient.
What in the world?
¿Sabes? Con lo cual, pues para mi gusto lo han hecho muy bien, francamente. Porque ya te digo que ahora se podrían haber ahorrado perfectamente para un actor de doblaje, ya que es un robot, dice, oye, le ponemos una voz sintética, que cada vez son mejores, o sea, no quita.
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Y la verdad la actriz le impone muy bien el tono este de robot.
A mí la empresa multimillonaria me está dando diversión. No tengo nada que objetar. Los gachas son gachas y ya somos grandes para saber lo que hay.
Totalmente de acuerdo contigo.
A relative.
Pero yo le
That's,
reconozco evidentemente todo lo que tú dices, lo que me han ido
founder of
dando
the
y lo que me
Children
siguen
of
dando.
Echoes and one of the 6
Y luego las
heroes.
cosas que hacen bien. O sea, le están dando trabajo a muchísima gente.
Yep, she and her friends went on a mission to defeat the
Con el
pirate
tema de
dragon.
las voces, que
She
podían haber
dismantled
usado
many ancient
IA
machines
si
built by
querían.
dragonkind, hoping to put them to
Sobre
use
todo
for
en
the
este
good of
personaje, ya te
humanity.
digo, se podían haber ahorrado perfectamente a la actriz de doblaje, porque como es un robot nadie se podía
But
quejar.
most of her
Ni
research
le
was
está
lost
quitando
to
el trabajo a
history.
nadie. Dice, no, oye, es que es un robot, ¿sabes? Pues le pongo una voz sintética. Y no, con lo cual, chapo, me parece genial que lo hayan hecho así.
Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a once
Pero
amicable
esas cosas
friendship
la gente
to a tragic
no las
end.
tiene en cuenta, solo valoran lo de siempre, que si la empresa
Ishki
multimillonaria, que
burned
si
her
la
workshop to the
resina, que
ground
si
to
las
make sure
protos,
Ushkan couldn't get her hands on it.
es como la juzgan
That's the reason.
únicamente.
That's right.
Solo es la
It was
empresa
said that
multimillonaria no
Bianca
hace esto.
Malfunction. This is not malfunction.
Me hace mucha gracia cuando dicen, no, es que Genshin solo quiere tu dinero. Dicen, no, los demás no. Los demás hacen los juegos por amor al arte.
Stay back.
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly... Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike.
If there was a lightning storm, Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Juan dice que algunos lo critiquen a bien de que mejore tampoco esta ML, pues
group of
todo es
merchants
mejorable,
tasked me with
pero
locating
ese
their
odio
missing
que
travel
algunos
companion.
creadores le tienen,
They should be
pues
here
¿qué
soon.
quieres que te diga? Al
Wanna come and
final,
meet them?
¿a quién no? Juan
Exacto.
dice, le guste, pues que no lo juegue.
What did you
Totalmente.
think I was about to
No,
do?
no, yo las críticas
Not every
constructivas
job I
las
take
veo
on
bien.
is a hunt, you know.
Sí, a mí no me parece mal. Yo no digo que hay que alabar todo de Genshin, ni muchísimo
I'm
menos.
sorry.
Pero es que, como mi máxima es, hagan lo que hagan, siempre lo hacen mal. O nunca lo hacen bien. La empresa multimillonaria haga lo que haga, siempre lo harán mal. O siempre se podrá hacer mejor. Siempre. Con lo cual da igual, hacen esto. Suben resina, no es que podían subir la velocidad a la que sube. Suben esto, no es que patatín. Suben lo otro, es que... No, a mí lo de la tetera me la suda, que no lo toquen. Bueno, habrá gente que le guste la tetera, tienen que mirar por todos los frentes. No es lo que más hacen, cosas de la tetera, evidentemente. Pero de lo que salió el juego, yo creo que han ido haciendo mogollón de mejoras de calidad de vida y mejoras de sí del juego.
Oh no. Again?
Pero siempre es comparar con otros juegos. Es que el botón de skip, es que no sé qué.
So, are you her
Juan
manufacturers?
dice,
Or,
igual que yo
family?
dejé el Onkai porque
No
ya me
way.
aburría, y no
None of
digo que
us have
sea
that kind
malo,
of skill.
ojo, simplemente
She's
ya se me hizo
handiwork.
muy cuesta arriba.
I know.
Exacto. Yo siempre lo he dicho, yo nunca he dicho que el Honkai sea un juego malo, digo, simplemente no es para mí porque no me gustan los juegos por turnos. Y ya está, ¿sabes? Nunca he dicho que sea un juego malo, jamás.
Malfunction. Looks like
Can you guys tell us what all...
So sorry.
Not cry.
Además que es eso, dice, algo tiene que tener cuando lo juega tantísima
Wouldn't have been my
gente. Si
first
fuera
guess.
malo, pues no seguiría donde sigue
That's the
después de
thing
3
about
años o los que
Nodcry.
tenga ya el
It kind of
Honkai,
brings
¿sabes?
Yeah. We're all merchants
Con lo
who ended
cual-
up trouble. The Fatui.
Pues es lo que te
They
digo. o
came
sea,
down from the north. They made some big
los
moves
juegos que
in
se han quedado por el
Nodcry
camino
lately.
sí que son los que se
It's
han
caused
muerto,
quite a
pero
bit of
Genshin lleva
friction with the
muriéndose
local
desde la
religious
1.1,
groups.
si te das cuenta.
That's one way to put it. You know what I've
Porque es
heard?
así. Sin embargo, en la 1.0 se quejó la gente de la resina y en la siguiente versión ya ampliaron la resina de 120 a 160. La empresa multimillonaria que no escucha a sus jugadores,
Anyway,
¿sabes?
there us regular folks
Y creó
were
la resina
just trying to
concentrada
make
en
a
la
steady
siguiente
living while
versión
getting
para que la gente
increasingly
tampoco que
worried
no
that it's
escuchaba
gonna
de no,
turn
es que yo
ugly.
tampoco si no puedo jugar
In
gastar
the
la
end,
resina,
we figured
toma la
heading back
resina
to our respective
concentrada.
homes is probably the
Tampoco les
best thing
vale.
for now.
No,
So
es que
we
en
decided
tal
to make the
acumulas
journey together.
2400. Bueno, vete a la
And
mierda.
me?
Your case is a little
Yo
different.
tengo cientos de
But you
lunas
did
en
come
todas
here
las
on the same
cuentas.
boat as us.
Y no porque las ahorre por usura o por usmies, simplemente porque no las he necesitado.
Weird
Si las
machines?
necesito, pues las uso.
Secret source automatons by any chance? And Nepha saved us all. She jumped off the...
Really?
¿Sabes?
as soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us.
Juan
We'd have paid
dice,
anything to get her
es
back.
como los Fortnite o los Call of Duty, no son para mí, pero no voy a decir que sean malos, pues están petados de gente que los
I'm
juega.
afraid that's not going to work.
Totalmente igual.
And as for the memory thing,
Please, explain.
although I know Bill, things were fine at until one day. The worst part of that.
Y la pasta que hace el Fornite con las skins y los bailes y todo eso, si la gente está dispuesta a gastarse esos bastones en un juego gratis, igual que en Genshin, es porque valoran el contenido como para pagar por él. A diferencia de Genshin, que en Genshin los personajes los puedes obtener gratis, pero sin embargo en Fornite no puedes obtener los bailes ni las skins gratis, nunca. Mientras que en Genshin todos los personajes, todo lo del juego lo puedes conseguir gratis. Por ejemplo.
Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from
Con lo cual en
Madland showed
Genshin
up
tiene
in
más
Nodcry
mérito de que si
recently,
la gente le
and
mete
you
tarjetón
noticed
es
they
porque
bore some
realmente valoran
similarities to your core.
que el contenido merece la pena gastar
Then you
dinero,
learned that a
porque
group
no
of
tienes
us were
por qué
planning to return
gastarlo.
home.
No.
Y culpan de eso a la empresa
Didn't think so.
multimillonaria. Dice, oye, perdona, la empresa no te está invitando a gastar
memory
dinero en
loss
ningún
always
momento.
been
Es tu decisión. Te está
No,
dando
when we first set off, she'd
recursos
have
para
the
que saques
occasional memory
personajes y
lapse.
armas.
but it only lasted a moment.
Obviamente no te van a dar recursos para que saques todos los personajes y todas las armas, porque de algo tienen que vivir. Te dan un pedazo de juego que te van actualizando cada mes y medio. Pues el dinero no crece en los árboles, ¿sabes? Con lo cual, de algún lado tiene que salir. Pero yo considero precisamente Genshin es de los gachas menos, ¿cómo los llaman? Predatorios, para mí, ¿eh?
Bienvenido al Ministerio Sumillo. Deja like, comenta y suscríbete, sonrisa boca abierta. Nexo, dice. Buenas, les saludo. Ahorita voy saliendo. Juan, dice. Bueno, las skins de pago no, pues valen la moneda del juego. Como mínimo has de pagar el pase e ir ahorrándolas desde ahí.
El pase no, la bendición, tienes razón, las skins no. Pero bueno, las skins no te aportan nada más que estética. Pero las armas para chetar a los personajes o los propios personajes o sus constelaciones las puedes sacar gratis. Tienes razón que las skins no, pero es un ingreso extra que tienen de efectivo, por así decirlo. Ahora, yo te digo que yo en la cuenta principal tengo casi todas las skins y son solo de las bendiciones. Nunca he metido tarjetón para comprar una. Y tengo casi todas, ¿eh? Sí, te he entendido.
La Bendy que me he equivocado.
Te he entendido. ¿Sabes? Pues yo con las bendis, que es lo único que le he metido al juego, que considero que a mí me beneficia muy bien, 3.000 protos por 5 euros, vamos, me parece un chollo al precio que dan. Porque como juego a diario no me cuesta nada coger las 90 diarias. Y bueno, 2.700 más los 300 cristales. Y esos 300 cristales los he ido acumulando. Y ahora te digo todas las skins que tengo en la cuenta principal. Sin gastar ni un duro específico en skins. Todo con las chapas, con los cristales Génesis que he ido acumulando. La Bendy es lo mejor que hay. Si te puedes gastar un poquito de dinero, si te puedes gastar 5 eurillos al mes, merece muchísimo la pena. Sobre todo si quieres sacar personajes. Porque es un colchoncito de 2.700 protos al mes, que vienen muy bien, las cosas como son. No te aseguran nada, pero oye, te ayudan. No son ni 2 multis, pero ayudan, las cosas como son. Y luego los cristales Génesis es la manera de comprarte skins sin soltar el pastón de golpe. Decir, me sale la skin de este, 40 euritos. ¿Sabes? Pues no. Que yo entiendo y respeto a la gente que lo haga, que se lo pueda permitir. Yo si me lo pudiera permitir, no farmearía, compraría tarjetón y fuera. O sea, jugaría a la historia y tal, y ya está. Pero no iría por ahí farmeando protos, haciendo misioncitas y tal, no. Mira, por ejemplo. No, aquí no es. Bueno, sí, aquí sí es. Ay, no puedo verlo aquí. Precisamente en esta cuenta no puedo porque como es de LATAM no me deja acceder a la tienda. Pero bueno, te lo digo desde personajes, rápidamente. Vamos a la galería. Mira. Bueno, todas las de evento las tengo. Que son esta skin de Kirara es guapísima. O sea, a mí me encanta. Y la de Bennett es chulísima. Cambia el personaje un montón. Es lo bueno. Tengo la de Senge. Comprada con bendis, vamos. Con protos, con cristales de las bendes. Tengo la de Ayaka, comprada también igual. Tengo la de Jutao, que es un personaje que no me gusta nada su mecánica de juego, no lo uso. O sea, lo saqué un poco por, entre comillas, imposición social, porque Jutao está rotísima, es chetil, y en su resumen pues le tiré, y no la he usado, porque no me gusta su mecánica de perder vida. Pero la skin nueva es una preciosidad, y se la he comprado. Pues tengo la de Jutao. Tengo la de Ganyu, que tampoco la uso mucho porque no me gustan los arqueros a cargado, pero tengo su skin. Tengo la de Diluc, que tampoco lo uso mucho, pero la skin es brutal. cuál más. Bueno, tengo todas menos la de Kekin y Jin. Todas las que han salido de pago y la de Nilou también me falta. Todas las que han salido de pago las tengo.
A mí Utao tampoco me gusta y sin la C1 y sin su alma no funciona.
Ya, bueno, yo además como no tiro nunca por constelaciones, que prefiero personajes a constelaciones, pues entonces me da igual. Pero la skin se la he comprado porque me parece una preciosidad de skin. Y como tenía las chapas, pues vamos, los cristales, pues se los he gastado. Para eso los tengo. Y luego de evento, en la cuenta principal tengo todas. Tengo la de Lisa, tengo la de Kaella, tengo la de Bárbara, tengo la de Chanlin, tengo la de Ningguang, que es una preciosidad de skin la que tiene, la que regalaron. Es bonita, bonita. Tengo la de Bennett ahora, que es una preciosidad de skin también, que cambia mogollón al personaje, no la mierda esa de pantalones cortos, mierdiles. La de Kekin no, porque es muy parecida, pero bueno, se la acabaré sacando a la larga. Pero vamos, no... La de Dilu, que es una pasada, la skin, es guapísima. Además es la única de 5 estrellas, pero vamos, que me da igual las animaciones. La de Jutao, ya te digo, me encanta, me parece una preciosidad de skin, pero bonita, bonita. La de Ganyu es muy chula también, que además le cambia mucho el pelo, le hacen aquí.
En Darkrai va a estar difícil ir por constelación y hubo armas. Son demasiados personajes que me gustan y todo no se va a poder.
Ya. Yo tendría 4 en la lista de deseos, o sea, está complicado. Que serían la Lauma, Nefer, Barca y Alice. Y como complementaria, Nicole. ¿Sabes? O sea que está complicado. Porque la Lauma se ve preciosa. Me da igual lo que haga, es que me da lo mismo. Pero se ve preciosa la Lauma. Y la Nefer me encantó también. A mí todo lo que sea Egipto así antiguo me fascina. Por eso Sumeru me encantó. Y Zino tiene un look brutal. Aunque el personaje, digan que tal, también lo saqué exclusivamente porque es Anubis, ¿sabes?
Dice, Nefer está muy bonita también.
Es el puto Anubis, por eso lo saqué. Me da rabia los putos pantalones cortos estos, que parece que viene del resort Brisa Apacible el tío. Pero la skin es guapísima, la de Zino, o sea, es súper egipciaco. Yo cuando lo vi me enamoré y lo saqué, no lo uso, pero me encanta la skin de Zino. Y lo que es todo Sumeru, Egipto, me encantó. Porque a mí me encanta todo lo que es Egipto y la mitología egipcia y tal. Y toda la historia de Gurabaz y todo. Que además veo a un youtuber que se llama Origami Arturo, que hizo un vídeo de Gurabaz, una pasada, y de la Reina de las Flores y todo. Chulísimos. Además se le ocurre un montón el tío. Pues Zino tiene un look brutal. ¿Sabes? O sea, que skins tengo todo.
Juan dice, mi mujer va a ir al farolero y yo tiraré por la tía que se convierte en ciervo.
Lauma. Yo iré por la tía que se convierte en ciervo, como dices tú. El farolero es que se lo podía haber currado y haber algo hecho mejor, porque yo lo que he visto de imágenes, la verdad, es que es como muy monocromático, ¿sabes? Se lo podía haber currado y haber hecho, qué sé yo, pues haces hasta el Ororón, bueno, que a mí me parece un poco sumil, pero hasta el Ororón tiene un poco más tono. Kinich no me acaba mucho, la verdad. Pero, por ejemplo, este se ve un señor juzgando, aunque lleva una ropa un poco sumil, ¿sabes? O uno que hay que reconocer, Almacén impone mogollón.
Dice, hombre, no está mal.
Almacén impone mogollón, te puede gustar o no, pero Almacén impone mogollón, como juzgando. Es brutal, las cosas como son, tiene una pinta guapísima el tío, rompe un montón con los típicos. Pues si hubieran hecho un alacén de Electro de allí de Northcry, pero es que han hecho el tío ese, tío, que va con las greñas y todo morado y tal, a mí no me acaba de convencer, habrá que verlo in-game, a ver si saco alguno en alguna cuenta, pero a priori...
Juan dice, alacen el pata alambre.
Sí, pero tiene chocolatina el tío, que eso no se veía en Genshin, ¿sabes?
EPP Anime dice, es una mierda.
El que es una mierda, Bueno, el patalambre, todos los husband tienen patalambre, ¿sabes? Porque es el mismo modelo, es el modelo de Zhongli, ¿sabes? Con lo cual este tiene patalambre también, lo que pasa es que como lleva esas botorras hasta la rodilla parece que no, pero tiene patalambre. Y Skipper también, lo que pasa es que como lleva la toga esa, pues pasa lo mismo, parece que es tal, pero tiene patalambre también, mírale, tiene patinas de alambre el Skipper. Lo que pasa es que con la toga aparenta más, igual que con las sombreras parece más husbándico, ¿sabes? Pero Skipper es exactamente como Zhongli, o como almacén o como tal, es el mismo cuerpo. Igual que este. Lo que pasa es que con esas botorras que lleva parece que tiene más muslo. Pero Zhongli patalambre igual. Es que es el mismo modelo. Lo que pasa es que mira, Zhongli lleva las sombreras pegadas al cuerpo y parece mucho más chiquinín que Skipper, pero Skipper lleva esas hombreras a lo locomía, ¿sabes? Y parece mucho más, pero es que es el mismo modelo. ¿Ves? Mira, el Skipper lleva ahí esas sombreras a lo comía.
¿A ti no le tenían que haber puesto un diseño de alguien más curtido? Parece un chiquillo y se supone que tiene más años que Jordi Hurtado.
Hombre, tampoco se supone que sea tan viejo, Cino, ¿eh? El problema a mí, lo que me rompe mucho de los personajes masculinos que no son juzbandos, es decir, adolescentes como Kinich, por ejemplo. Porque Ororón tiene el diseño de Zhongli, tiene el modelo de juzbando, ¿sabes? Pero lo que me da mucha... Y Fa tiene un diseño guapísimo, a mí me encanta también. Tiene un diseño chulísimo, es bonito, me gusta mucho Ifa. La verdad tiene un diseño muy guapo, me mola mucho ahí el detalle de... Aquí esto, el kit de enfermería, lo de las pistolas también es una quedada, es muy chulo, es un personaje muy chulo. Es pochingo, porque es pochingo, pero es muy chulo, la verdad, me gusta mucho el diseño de Ifa, chapó. La verdad que sí. ¿Sabes?
Juan dice, Ifa es como te riman en canijo.
¿Ves? Pero todos estos con las polainas, tío, con los pantalones cortos me repatean. El niño, tío, con los pantalones cortos, yo que sé, ponle la típica falda samurái o algo, tío, unos pantalones anchos de samurái, bombacho. Es que me repatea. Precisamente han hecho una encuesta ahora de la versión del juego y preguntaban sobre las ropas que te gustan de personaje y tal. Te preguntaban, varón, ¿te gustan pantalón corto? Y he puesto, no me gusta, o sea, es que no me gusta ni mucho, ni poco, ni nada. Lo mismo que Cino, tío, ponle una túnica, ponle, ¿sabes? Un pantalón largo, bombacho, yo qué sé. Mira el Setos, tío, el Setos, que es de la misma zona, lo hicieron mejor. ¿Dónde está el Arbustos? Estaba por aquí el Arbustos. ¿Dónde está el Arbustos? El Arbustos lo tengo, ¿no? Que lo han dado ahora.
Juan dice, bueno, sus dejo que ya ha llegado mi mujer y vamos a cenar, pasarlo bien.
Vale, tío, que aproveche, Juan.
Dice, más skip de aquí a Lima.
Sí. No lo veo el Arbustos. Ah, míralo, el Arbustos, tío. ¿Ves? Lleva el pantalón largo, tiene un look chulo el muchacho.
Anime.
Que aproveche, Juan.
Que aproveches, Juan.
Tiene un look muy chulo el Arbustos, ¿sabes? La verdad es que es chulo. El personaje es humilde, no me gusta su mecánica, pero el diseño es muy bonito, es muy así, muy del desierto, ¿sabes? Con toques un poco nobles, está muy guapo.
Accelerating.
Do you think Kanefa will like... See?
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a... You guys. Whoa! Is that Hermione and the flying...
Probably out...
Wait, I'll buy...
Huh.
So, she's awesome. I saw her carrying a whole... All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house. We've tried giving her flowers. Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it. It's okay, Arieta. But what if she doesn't? Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends... Already? Dad says everyone... He thought we should have, to be honest. No, he's been there the whole time I was... Don't worry. You bet. Yeah, so... Although, I guess, who knows? Can't we go... What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run... Oh, really?
Threat eliminated. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Una maga de Fontaine. ¿Quién?
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row.
Where did you get greetment from?
Yes. My cognition, but I have still been unable to reach... Yes. Now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a...
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which
it doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a
cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like...
Yes, exactly. You got...
But... is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kenichi use this term.
No! That's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. That's right, a souvenir. Sometime, even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2. No. Everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one... Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually... If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge... Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, all right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. And across the ocean, find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
EPP Anime dice: si a mí me gusta. EPP Anime dice: pero el combate es inútil.
Si te gusta el qué, ¿de qué hablas,
I was...
¿Y qué
Sincere
combate es
apologies.
inútil? No
My
te
cognition
entiendo.
module...
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh.
Back?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
EPP Anime
It does.
dice:
Even now...
la verdad prefiero largo que corto
But
en
if
los
I do not
zumbados.
recall my...
EPP Anime
Is this
dice:
why you've been spending so much
setos.
time out
Ah,
here?
Setos, sí.
When memory data
No,
surfaces,
Setos tiene un
there is a
diseño
high
bonito.
probability
La
that my
jugabilidad no
cognition
me
module will
acaba, pero
crash.
el diseño es muy chulo.
This...
Las cosas como son.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Take me up! Let's rock!
I can't thank you enough for...
It's alright. She'll be in good hands.
She never came.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And
Arieta, Amu, Joashin.
Huh? Inepa?
Also,
EPP Anime. Dice, ¿vas a seguir con la misión?
¿No quieres que siga o qué?
what does it
That is true. Oh, and we.
not cry?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been if I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the
Phew.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even
finding near synonyms for mind and conflict? Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of... But if you want my opinion, home is... No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but...
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means that don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten what?
Oh, it's Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of...
Ancient history? Wow.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in time. Finally, Hao got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he...
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled... Wait, really? How? Ahem. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of a Hao's mouth...
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And a Hao...
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, a Hao seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest.
What? Inepa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on a Hao, in case he reveals anything else.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly...
Huh? Shasta, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide. Gradually, a community. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are... It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, if she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution.
Kovacs. Bienvenido al directillo Sumillo. Deja like, comenta y suscríbete, sonrisa boca abierta. Kovacs dice, comisión es esta.
Hola Kovacs, bienvenido al directillo Sumillo, ¿qué tal?
Do you think that I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up. Well, I need to get going now.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye,
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that's,
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source tech. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's...
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just, Pachaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increased. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give... If Bianca was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might...
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they...
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shiloman show up?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Inefa.
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then...
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense.
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also...
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high...
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey!
Take me up!
Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now! Save it for later!
Bullseye! Bullseye! Locked on! Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire! Bullseye! Locked on!
Defensive mode engaged. Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, we've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave this.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the...
Esa que ha hablado era Sandrón. La Fatul.
Hamu! Hadieta! Are you...
I'll be okay.
Why would they do this?
Look.
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons. Even now.
Really?
Hypothesis. Language module finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick.
How could I have seen them many times before? At least I think so.
More random memory.
Wow!
Hey! What What do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They may...
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides...
The Fatui invaded my territory, so...
Why is it getting so choppy? That signal...
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks...
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for mirror.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and...
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core.
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
What? So, Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Inefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
EPP Anime. Dice, lástima que no me saldrá.
Bueno, todavía quedan días.
She said, return to the 8th
Yo
Lord's
tengo fe,
territory,
como dices
and I can
tú.
restore
Sí, además
all
de
of my
verdad.
memory data.
8th Lord? Bianca's mother's territory?
Te saldrá chetín,
What does
ya
the
verás.
11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and...
This is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive
EPP
signal
Anime.
interference.
Dice, estoy seco y
Unable to
pobre.
translate. The signal
Bueno,
should improve
tienes
as we get
ahí la
closer to
zona
your
nueva,
territory.
Chetil, protogénico.
Traveler, Chaska.
Con
Shall we
muchas
proceed?
misioncitas, eventos y cosas protogénicos.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancients. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How exactly do you know?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't...
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Inefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if any...
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business... Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should...
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination. Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna...
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of.
You're not coming back with us. Why not?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life. Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why did it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Joachim might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying but should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay? You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're... Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Bianca's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason...
EPP Anime dice, ¡qué buena escena!
Pues sí.
EPP Anime dice, con las waifus.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere.
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was what...
Hey! That was pretty clear!
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan.
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty...
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan fighting. Later, the Fatui found the weak point and broke...
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, what do you think? An Eva? Oh no! What's she doing? Just charge right in!
Oh, wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or... Alright then. But let's be careful.
I knew you'd miss me. Warm-up complete.
There she is! Ineppa! Wait for us!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name. The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's dragon mother? But weren't you,
Eighth Lord. Were you not?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect.
How does forgetting everything?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to...
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories, and started finding the desire.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was...
EPP Anime dice, lo mejor es el final.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced.
This is a lot to process.
Oh no. Automated defense system activated.
EPP Anime dice, ¿verdad?
Verdad, verdad. Es cinefil. Setil.
Hey!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well...
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely, too.
Yes, I too must return.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of the Sovereign Ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Oh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
¿Puedo cruzar? No. Bueno, a lo mejor con Chasca habría podido, pero vamos, no creo que deje. Se supone que hay que venir por aquí abajo. Sí o sí, ¿sabes?
You doing okay, Anefa?
I know. Unidentified, unnecessary. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Detected.
No, this is just an...
Now calling. This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
Now arriving at the central zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
EPP Anime. Dice, se viene.
¿Quién?
EPP
Please come
Anime.
with me.
Dice, combate épico.
Bueno, todavía no. Dentro de un
Ah,
rato.
there's nobody here. Probably just some server spot.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know we're...
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square. Cleanup sequence.
Strike a pose! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the skies!
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be, I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and you're
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts and not...
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. No.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a...
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty...
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the...
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you. You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Huh? Huh. Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the Variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this...
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possess vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the Sovereign Ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Duoshin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need...
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
That was a long way down. Traveler? Ineffa? Are you okay?
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful? Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
EPP Anime dice, ya te queda poquito.
Pues sí.
When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize.
Don't worry about me.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them. Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere.
Ineffa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you.
Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former...
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? Very well. If
Then... I am the...
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So... she's gone. Without a trace?
Yes. Although the curse she placed upon you yet survived.
So that's what that thing is.
So, she was severed and killed off?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence in the case of the 11th Lord. But in order to truly sever the I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishtik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you... But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall.
Wow!
EPP Anime dice, estás en la mejor parte.
How long ago was Ochkan around again?
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago...
EPP Anime
then...
dice, la próxima vendría Chasca.
That was a lot to take in. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that in... Thanks! Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait.
EPP Anime dice, estás cansadil.
It fits my hypothesis.
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked us?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Besides that, I want to know...
I'm so sorry. This probably isn't the time or place for apologies, is it? It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. That means my family would no longer... They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me dead, it wouldn't... Or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was... I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies before I set off.
Installation chamber deployed.
Bring it! Let the mountain veins boil!
Anime. Dice, ¡qué proazo!
¿Qué va?
Please wait. Confirming.
Anime. Dice, ya te perdiste.
¿Qué va? No me he perdido.
Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The priest... It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me, and be rid of this curse.
Here I am, so close to my I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory. If I regain all of my memories...
Dice, es el mismo que otro boss.
Promise me. Remember.
Anime. Dice, en vez de
But if my
cambiarlo.
memories turn me back into a bad robot... If that
Anime.
is the case...
Dice, que su mes.
Don't worry, Inappa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there.
Yes. And yet... Whenever I'm about to...
As if it is being...
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After too long, we meet again.
Do you think Inappa's okay?
Here we are, comrades.
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do it!
Unnecessary.
What
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Inappa? Why? Then who's...
Leonka's dry. And did you really believe the priestess's there is no... For I...
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Inappa...
Inappa? What a suitably ridiculous name.
So you want...
I applied the...
Very well. No living thing is born evil.
Good and evil. I ought to crush once this prosper.
Do you... You're a good friend, and you... This passage is...
Malfunction?
Especially since...
Wretched worm! And you malfunction! It is time to correct the injustice. 2 millennia. The final... But all is not lost. Which memory did that human scum embed? In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too...
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool!
Seconds.
What? My core!
Anime. Dice, no mi
She destroyed
muñeca.
her own core? I wonder how Marionette... Don't act so surprised. So let me reignite your flame. Show us one final... No wonder, but...
You would dare! Welcome to your... Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
After 2,000 years in exile, our path was always...
I must...
Illogical. We are back with...
No. Somewhere...
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Notcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage. to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me.
EPP Anime dice, es cine del bueno.
Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's Aneppa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that
It cannot be.
Farewell.
Aneppa! You're
Suggestion. Exit first, the calculating.
30 minutes?
29.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that...
Estimated time to...
Huh?
a place to belong. I too want...
Shilonen, how...
Be patient, okay?
Let's trust that the travel... But... if we're here much longer without any progress...
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney.
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come you...
Before anything else, I suggest we let this...
Sovereign rulers.
Seems like a house for...
So you began...
But it sounds like...
None of us had any certain...
Now you've remembered every...
Well, I can't seek for... Instead...
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase.
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back...
So, the Northland Bank isn't...
Oh, should I now?
Looks like you all need some time to come. We welcome everyone.
Go and find...
I think... Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or...
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4...
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh. I must had enough of this whole letter debacle.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
I plan on staying in Natland for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Notcry together.
EPP Anime. Dice, Pratogemil del Mil. Lucas Audicio. Gracias por la sub.
Gracias, Lucas.
Core efficiency upgraded. You have the makings of a gifted mechanic.
EPP Anime. Dice, bienvenido.
¿Cuál me falta?
EPP Anime. Dice, te falta esa. Agustín Oficial. Bienvenido al directillo Sumillo. Deja like, comenta y suscríbete, sonrisa boca abierta. Agustín Oficial. Dice, hola.
Hola Agustín, bienvenido al directillo Sumillo. Me falta la de 20. Que mañana hablaré con él y luego vendré y cogeré esta recompensa y con eso ya hago las 4 diarias, ¿sabes? Ya las pericio las 4, ¿sabes? Y luego me queda aquí periciado todo el de lucha.
Agustín Oficial. Dice, XD no sabía que hablabas XDD. EPP Anime.
Pues sí, hace
dice,
unos años que
bienvenido.
hablo ya.
EPP
Agustín.
Anime. Dice, XD.
Hace unos años que hablo ya. Unos pocos. Pues eso. Esta Sume ya la hemos periciado, ya la hemos cogido. Esta ya la hemos acabado. No me queda explorar. Ya hemos probado el personaje Sumi. Setir, velocipedir. Por Natlan, por la última, voy al día.
Agustín Oficial. Dice, ¿por cuál región vas por historia?
Por la oficial. Por la última, vamos, por Natlan. Ya me ha acabado Natlan, ¿ves? Está todo Natlan acabado. Bueno, me queda la isla esta de mierda, pero de historia ya estoy en Nozcray, vamos, camino a Nozcray. Acabo de hacer la misión de Arconte, esta nueva, que se acaba de venir. Ya me falta un TP aquí.
Agustín Oficial.
Y aquí
Dice,
otro.
NATLAN.
Sí, Natlan. Efectivamente. estoy reventado.
All right.
EPP Anime. Dice, la mejor región.
¿Cuál?
EPP Anime. Dice, Natlan.
Bueno, está muy bien, la verdad. No sé si la mejor, pero está muy bien.
EPP Anime. Dice, esa es misión de mundo.
Sí. Lo es.
Installation shape.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Pyroclastic surge!
EPP Anime. Dice, ya veo.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it.
EPP Anime. Dice, momento pintadil.
Pintadil Chetín. Y me voy a dormir, que estoy cansado. Me llegan más sumillos. Espero que os hayáis divertido y entretenido, que es la intención. Que descanséis. Y mañana más. Buenas noches, sumillos.
EPP Anime. Dice, buenas noches, Humil.
Buenas noches, que descanses, tío. Chao.
EPP Anime. Dice, mañana estaré más tiempo, hoy estuvo la familia en casa. Sabat. Dice, ok.